All right, everybody, hello and welcome back to MLE Season 8, Week number 5. It is Sunday night, and we've got some more wonderful Rocket League action for you coming up very, very shortly. It will be Champion League Bulls versus Dodgers. I am going to be holding it down on my own tonight. My name is Hunted, in case you guys did not know that already. Hopefully, if you've been watching the streams recently, you certainly would have known that, but if you didn't, there you go. But yeah, we do have a wonderful matchup. It will be the Bulls and the Dodgers of the Champion League. I'm excited to watch this one. It should be a pretty decent matchup. Both teams not the best record to start out the season. It's actually kind of surprising how close they are on the leaderboard with how different their series have gone throughout the first couple weeks here at MLE. So this is a good opportunity, especially for the Bulls, to try to come back and make something out of their season here if they can get a good win over the Dodgers. But yeah, in case you guys didn't hear, there is a quick substitution at the very last moment. Brandon will be subbing in for Furphy. So Brandon will be in there. Sorry, the graphic was wrong. Obviously, we didn't have enough time to change it. But yeah, so that will be it. I just want to make a quick little announcement before we start, just to remind you guys of our sponsor for the evening. It is PowerA. And if you don't know about PowerA, they make controllers, headsets, power accessories for PC and console gaming. If you're in the market for a new controller for a PC or Xbox One, you need to check out their officially licensed wired enhanced controller. Besides the incredibly accurate analog sticks and buttons, the controller has a no-slip surface and comes in some amazing colors and varieties. Check them out yourself. Go to our website, mlesports.gg/recommends/PowerA, and do yourself a favor. Pick one up. You can get them at Target, Best Buy, Walmart. You can get them online, anywhere you can find them. So please do go and get yourself one of those wonderful controllers from PowerA. And don't forget, they are our sponsor for the playoffs. And if you are in Twitch chat any night during the playoffs, you will be entered for a chance to win one of the controllers from PowerA. They're giving one away every night during the playoffs, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But guys, you've been waiting a pretty long time. We didn't have this ready for you on Friday night, but guess what? I have the play of the week, and it is coming right to your faces right about now.
Taylor with a great aerial, Saucy with an awesome save here. Great job by the Pirates. Put on pressure from the beginning of the game. That's the way they're playing the game. They're putting on pressure in the beginning. Oh my god, what an aerial by Saucy. I am speechless.
And Saucy comes off the wall here. Thankfully that ball does not hit the ceiling, gets one final touch, then two to beat out the last Pirate defender.
Tied with a minute 30. I'm so sorry to cut you off, but what a crazy play.
Yeah, more importantly is what's happening on screen, but it relates exactly what I'm talking about. It's just these little tiny touches, whether it's on the offense or defense.
Tapping that one down. Low Q there over top. Manistee, he's only got lad defeat. He's going to bounce it up in the air over top. What a goal from Lil Q. Beautiful double touch from him.
Possible play of the week right here. Pops it above one and then has to hit the bar and down. My goodness.
Some local news for about a month, what have you done? Mothers, pops, and losing neighbors are looking for my grandma's stunned. What can we do but have some fun? Break some rules.
All right, guys, so congratulations to Lil Q for that play of the win victory. You will get a case of balls sent directly to you for your prize of winning. Congratulations once again. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. That was a fantastic double touch from Lil Q. And guys, we are just about to get underway with the Bulls and the Dodgers of the Champion League. Let's take a quick look at the map they're playing tonight, Neo Tokyo. All right, everybody, we are here. We have just gotten started. Game number 1 between the Bulls and the Dodgers as Vandy looks to make the play over top of Brandon. Not going to happen. And Minamaki will clear it back down. So, this should be quite a good one. Vandy has to make an early save. Good play from him to keep the Dodgers off the board. It's in the corner now for Brandon to try to play towards the front of the goal, but Vandy, no problems from him. Looking to get it past Minamaki. He will do just that. Can't find it past Brandon, though, and Brandon will get the clear. Doesn't have a lot of boost, however, but looking to make this one work. That's high up in the air. Minamaki gets the touch. And the first goal on the board for the Dodgers. The zero boost play from Brandon doing wonders. Throwing that up high. Minamaki following it up beautifully. Only 40 seconds gone. 1-0 in favor of the Dodgers. They want to make it 2 now. Minamaki, after that kickoff win, looking for Brandon. Won't find it as Lightning's going to be able to clear this one away. And over top of Vandy does go Minamaki, high up in the air. Can't find the touch either of those Bulls players, so this one's going to come down for Brandon to try to put on net. Minamaki rotating over, looking, finding, shooting. There it is. Another goal for the Dodgers, off to a hot start against the Bulls. Oh no, I mean, it's pretty much what we would have expected from these teams, I'm sure. As we are still... Whoa, what is going on? Do you guys see that? That is so weird. I've never seen that bug before. Trying to get that cleared off my screen. That was a bit interesting. His name tag did not want to be shown there properly. That's now Minamaki and Brandon trying to clear this one away from the Bulls. Lightning with a touch towards the net. Nothing doing so far. As that's a bit of a double commit from the Dodgers. Can Lightning follow this one up? He's just going to be able to play it back in. Nothing really dangerous for the blue side. As now Vandy gets it over top of Brandon, and it's going to sit here in mid for the moment. Lightning and Minamaki fighting over that one. Brandon up to look for it, but now Lightning, unfortunately, underneath, and will be able to boom that one away. So, for Brandon, rotating back, Lightning with a good challenge. Minamaki's there, though. And we'll clear it away. Just about 2:30 remaining in this first game. Right now, for the Dodgers, they were doing pretty well to keep the ball in red half for a majority of this, but now the Bulls finding a little bit of life, getting their feet under them. It is starting to pay dividends for them. They haven't found a goal yet, but they are starting the pressure. However, this is good from the Dodgers to waste a good amount of time and maybe even find pressure of their own. Brandon can't get that touch. Lightning put that in a pretty unfavorable position. Brandon couldn't find it, so now Minamaki going up the wall. Chipping that one into Vandy, as now Lightning off the back wall. Vandy, one more touch. He'll find that one. And the Bulls get on the board after a nice second touch from Vandy, following up the pass from Lightning, and that is a great use of the back wall. If you're the Dodgers, got to do a little bit better of defending against that kind of play, however rare it may be. A lot of teams like to utilize the back wall. Certainly, that was done to such great effect there from the Bulls. As now the Dodgers want to get that second goal back, that 2-goal lead. As Brandon passing this to Minamaki. It will go up the sidewall. He's out of the corner now, doesn't get the touch. This is going to give the Bulls an opportunity, although Vandy's going to miss that one, forcing Lightning down to play it away, and Brandon's here to challenge him. A little bit of some awkwardness happening in the red corner. Eventually will find its way back towards the mid-line. Now as Minamaki gets past Lightning, that ball just off the mark, although it looks like it's going to fall down, but cleared away by Vandy And now for the Bulls, they have a minute, but they just can't get the ball out of their zone. It was, as soon as I was talking about the pressure they were putting on, they ended up getting pressured themselves, but that's a great play from Lightning. Put that one behind the defender. Brandon, ooh, so close there. Had to avoid the demo. A good team play from the Bulls. Get it done, tying it up 2-2. Here with only a minute to go. As Brandon's going to go off the sidewall, pushing that towards the net. Vandy. And Mackie now. The Dodgers scored the first two fairly early on in this game. Haven't had any success since then. Bulls have tied it up. We might see overtime in this first game, but for the Dodgers, if they were to lose this one, it seemed like a bit of a heartbreaker because they were playing so well for so long. Bulls managing to just stay in it. Lightning looking for the second touch, and Brandon puts it in his own goal. Unfortunate. Oh, so close there. He tried to go for the pinch across the box, but it does go into his own net. And the Bulls take a 1-goal lead with only 20 seconds to go. Not how the Dodgers envisioned this game going after that 2-goal lead. Minamaki's got to hustle back to make this play. He'll get there in time, but no boost on him now. Trying to get over the Bulls defense. Vandy. Now Brandon still here. He's only got Lightning to beat. He's going to try to flick it towards the cage. Lightning making the play, and the Bulls will take game number 1. Not what I would have expected out of that game from the Dodgers. They started strong and could not find the finish in that game that they needed. So the Bulls will take a 1-game-to-none series lead. Great stuff from them to fight back, never giving up on any of the plays. They were being pushed pretty hard towards the end of that game when the game was tied up 2-2. They didn't concede a goal and, in fact, scored one on transition. And it's exactly what they need to do to stop this high-speed, high-action Dodgers team. As you can see, well, you can't see it now, but the shots were tied there at the end of the game. Both teams, same number of shots. It's a close matchup for sure, but it looked like the Dodgers were getting the better of the Bulls. Over the Bulls eventually pulling it out. Solid defense, good rotations. That is exactly what we want to see from this red team. But we are getting underway. Game number 2 live right now. 5 minutes on the clock. Andy and the Bulls want to take a second game early on in the series, really start to take the lead here. And remember, the Bulls, not the greatest record coming in. If they can somehow manage to take a convincing win over the Dodgers, you know, thinking a 4-1 or a 5-0, if that's in the cards for them tonight, would be a huge boost going into week number 6. For the Dodgers, I think that is exactly what they want to avoid. If they get shut out like that, it is not looking good for them as we move forward in the rest of the season. But now Brandon looking to get it past Lightning. Not going to be able to find it. That one's just off the mark from Minamaki. Brandon's still here to keep it in. Vandy towards the middle. Lightning can't find the block, but it goes off a teammate either way, crossing in front as now Vandy clears it away. Minute gone by. Game number 2. Minamaki with an opportunity. Lightning can't find the save. And the Dodgers again taking an early lead. Will they compound this one into 2? We'll have to see, but this is very similar to game number 1. They took a lead in, I believe, the first minute last time. We'll see if they can continue that streak, but I'm sure they want the game to end a little bit differently this time than last time. As now, Minamaki down the field. Trying to get this over top of Vandy. Vandy saying, not today, sir. And now Brandon will retreat back to his own end. Good shot from Minamaki just off the mark there, though. And Lightning Watching him clear it away. As now Lightning next in line for the touch. Can't get the pinch towards the net. And the Bulls looking to set off their first offensive in this game, but it's not going to happen as Minimaki's just going to take it all the way back down and score right in between both of those two red players. Great shot from him. Not the greatest defense there from the Bulls, unfortunately. They concede a second goal, and now we are pretty much in the exact same position we were in last game. A 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. Can they maintain this one? The Bulls looking to fight back. Lightning down. Minimaki clearing this one away. Good touch from Vandy to keep that out of harm's way. He was the last man back for the red team. As now Minimaki popping that one high for Brandon to get another touch. One more for Minimaki, not going to happen. And Brandon's going to chip this one into his own corner, although he's just going to concede this to Vandy, who now has an opportunity. Although he does play it back to the other side for Minimaki to clear away. Right out in front, Brandon can't find the follow-up. The Dodgers looking to press their advantage yet again. They want that third goal. Take a 3-0 lead, and we're beyond halftime. This next goal going to be pretty crucial, I think. Whichever team scores this one will have a fair amount of momentum, but for the Bulls, it could mean a 1-goal game. For the Dodgers, a 3-goal game, depending on who scores. So let's find out as we move into the third minute. Good play there, and it will chase Minimaki all the way back, chipping that one past Lightning. One more touch off the wall there. Vandy can't find it. And Minimaki will throw this towards the Bulls' goal. Lightning has to make the touch to get it away. He will get it over top of the attacker. Now it's Minimaki versus 2. Minimaki winning getting the better of them there. But that's a great pass from Vandy, but an even better bump from Minimaki to keep Lightning out of reach of that ball. And they might even score on the back of this. No, they won't. A great bump from Minimaki to keep Lightning away. And the Bulls, oh, great fake. Oh, but he can't get it past Minimaki. So close there from Vandy. About 1:05 to go. This is going to come out in front for Brandon to put home. And I believe the Dodgers have sealed up game number 2. Not wanting to go down without a fight in this series, certainly. A 3-goal lead with a minute to go. Going to be difficult for the Bulls to come back. And the Bulls looking for the offense. It's a little bit too little too late for my taste. The Dodgers had been in their zone for quite a while. Now that the Bulls were finally finding their stride on offense in the past minute or so, just hasn't really been enough to find anything beyond, to get any balls behind Brandon and Minimaki. We'll see if they can change that in game number 3. Ideally, they want to be up for most of game number 3. I don't think they quite like playing from behind, which they've had to do 2 games in a row now. As Vandy clearing that one down. Can they find one? About 20 seconds to go. Doesn't look like it. Lightning trying to make it awkward for Minimaki, but he's just going to be patient and play this one away for Brandon to eventually clear out. And yeah, I think this one just about over. Nothing doing for the Bulls on offense quite yet. Looks like game number 2 will end. Final score, potentially 3-0, potentially 4-0. Andy clearing away. They're still keeping the ball in the air here. Minimaki around the side, and it will touch the ground. So the Dodgers taking game number 2 in fairly convincing fashion. That time a 3-0 shutout for them. If you look at the shots here, 6 shots for Minimaki alone. He had 2 goals on those 6 shots. And yeah, I mean, Minimaki himself had double the amount of shots of both of the Bulls players combined. So it kind of tells the tale of that story. The Dodgers not giving the Bulls a whole lot of room to work with, and it's good from them. as they are trying to keep pace in this series. They did drop game number 1. I don't think they really deserved to drop that game, but it did happen, and they did have to move on. So as we move into game number 3, we'll see if the Dodgers can keep up that aggression, keep up that pace of play that's really starting to put the Bulls on the back foot, or we may see the Bulls counter that, use that aggression against the Dodgers, and win another game like they did in game 1, using the the transitions, I should say, and the quick shots to best the Dodgers. But for right now, we are just underway with this 3rd game. And it goes into the blue corner for Vandy to try to play it over top of Brandon. And Mackey's going up for that, getting blocked down by Lightning. Vandy towards the net. Great shot from him. Will put the first goal on the board for the Bulls. That's a tough angle shot, and he gets that absolutely perfect to get over top of Brandon. I mean, as innocent as that shot might seem, that is definitely at least in my opinion, should be considered for play of the week, if not just a shot of the week. I mean, that was a great shot from Vandy. Put that over top of Brandon, finding the angle to make it work. We should start that. We have play of the week. We should start shot of the week. Would be pretty fun, pretty interesting. Don't know how different those two things would be, but you never know. As now, minute gone by, Bulls up 1-0. Vandy getting cleared away by Minamaki. He will get it over top of Brandon as Minamaki goes up to make the touch. Here comes Lightning to follow. This is looking a little bit better for the Bulls. They're starting to get the offense rolling a little bit. They've got to clear it out now as Minamaki's going to be caught in an awkward spot. That's going to be an open net for Vandy, and he's just going to turn away as that ball finds its way in. Good play from him, getting it over Minamaki, who, just unfortunately out of position there. Not able to rotate back in time. So the Bulls taking a bit of a note from the Dodgers, up 2 with only a minute and a half gone. Now it's the Dodgers' turn to play from behind. We'll see if they fare any better than the Bulls did in game number 2, as now Vandy gets demoed by Brandon on the backside, and Brandon will try to clear it away out of his own zone for now. How did he beat Vandy to that ball? I'm not entirely sure. I think Vandy might have hesitated. But now with 2 minutes gone, Dodgers are looking to make their attack as Vandy is going to put a bit of a wrench in that plan. Up the sidewall, looking for the touch towards the goal. Minamaki in good position to follow up Brandon's whiff, unfortunately. As now Vandy goes up the half wall, looking for the touch across. But Brandon able to make the save. And the Dodgers, they're keeping it a 2-goal lead. As we move beyond halfway point, they're not keeping it a 2-goal lead anymore. They do reduce it to a 1-goal lead. Just to finish my thought as we take a look at this Brandon goal. Good shot from him. It seemed like the Bulls were pressing the attack, but the Dodgers played decent enough defense to be able to hold them to just these 2 goals, and it gives them an opportunity to try to make a comeback a la the Bulls game number 1. That one's going to be cleared away by Vandy. Brandon around the sidewall. Lightning clearing it away. Can he get over top of Minamaki? It's going to fly high. Here comes Vandy for the touchdown. There it is. And a good play from him following that up. He was, if he gets beat on that challenge by Minamaki, I think that's a goal the other way, but no harm, no foul, I suppose, as Vandy follows it up beautifully, putting that in top shelf and giving the Bulls back their 2-goal lead with 2 minutes remaining in this game number 3. has been quite a series so far. The Bulls getting shut out in game 2. Taking game 1 in a close 1-goal game, as now Vandy wants to add on to his lead. Gets it over top of the Dodger defender. But can't find it or find his teammate to pass, as the ball's just going to sit in blue corner for now. It will eventually be cleared away. Can Minamaki make something of this? No. Lightning's going to challenge him. Brandon up in the air to make the touch. That's going to fly back towards his goal. Up in the air is the attacker, although Lightning came down way early. Does that go in? It does! Somehow, Lightning making that one work. Wow, look at this, this beautiful side flip from him. Just barely getting it over the line. And it's now 4-1 in favor of the Bulls with only 1:15 to go. Oh, Vandy, great bump and another goal from the Bulls, really taking it to the Dodgers. Didn't know if what Vandy's plan was. Yep, I think he was trying the air dribble and just got fortunate with bumping Minamaki on the back end of that. It works out for him, and that is yet another goal for the Bulls in this game number 3. Now for the Dodgers, it's time to reflect on what you've been doing in these first 3 games, what's worked and what hasn't. As now Vandy going off the crossbar there, couldn't find a 6th. But will play this one out in front. No follow-up though from his teammate, not expecting him to get around that defender. Lightning is still here. Vandy just off the crossbar again, almost the exact same spot he hit last time. This time he got a little bit of help from the defender, however. But only 40 seconds to go. Off the post. Brandon off the crossbar. My word, Brandon again. It finally finds its way in. I gotta see this one again. Oh, we didn't get to see the post, but we saw the crossbar. Brandon flips it outwards. Minamaki finally putting it home. So the goal deficit, only 3 in this one. Similar to the goal deficit of game number 2, except in the reverse. But there are still 20 seconds to go. Can somebody else score yet another one? I think the Bulls will take this game, but again, goal differential also pretty important here at MLE. And as we wait for time to wind down, I do want to remind you, if you see a play that you like, please clip it and send it to us on the MLE official Discord in the Play of the Week channel. Or you can tweet it at the MLE Esports GG Twitter using the hashtag MLEPOTW. So make sure to send those in. The winner will receive a case of balls, and it will be sent directly to their house. So wonderful prize for them. But there it is, game number 2. If we look at the shots just real quickly, 8 shots apiece. Vandy and Lightning combining for 8. Vandy had 6 of them, and same story on the Dodgers side. Minamaki with 6 as well. Brandon with 2. And yeah, for the Dodgers, it wasn't quality shots. That was the difference, I believe. The quality of the shots, not great from the Dodgers, and the Bulls able to find their mark. And if they can keep up this offense, it's going to be a pretty long game 4 and 5 for the Dodgers. We'll see what they can do as we get ready for this game number 4 Champion League matchup. And for the Bulls, this has got to be a pretty good, pretty good showing thus far. They are below the Dodgers in the rankings, or in the standings, I should say, by a decent margin. I believe 3, maybe 4 games. So every game that they can pull back, especially if they can win this series, will help them try to claw their way back into the higher standings for the playoffs. But there we go. The Dodgers going to score first. 20 seconds in, and we saw the last 2 games. The team who scores first typically scores second as well. Get underway Yet again here, only, as I said, 20 seconds gone by. Can they score again? They do. And my word, it's actually quite funny how it has shaken out so far. The team who scores first in every game gets the second goal as well. Pretty odd how that works. And for the past 2 games, the team that did score first did win the game. So that is a good sign for the Dodgers. Actually, I believe it was the past 3 games. The only game that didn't happen was game number 1. The Bulls came back and won. Now Vandy's looking to make the touch, Minamaki. And this ball will be cleared away. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Almost there by Lightning. Brandon. Oh, he gets it over the Bulls defender. Minamaki's going to have a free one there. That was a beautiful touch by Brandon to make that pass. Just zipping it over top of Vandy. I'm sure Vandy is wondering how that did not at least glance off of his car. He was so close to hitting that ball. But regardless, it ends up in the back of his net. 3-0 with about a minute gone by in this game number 4. This is a great start for the Dodgers to try to tie this series up going into game number 5. That's that one just off the mark. As Lightning cleared it away, and now Minamaki into the opposite red corner for Vandy to try to clear this one out. Minamaki gonna get the challenge on him. We are a minute 30 into game 4. Brandon popping it up. Off the back wall. Can Minamaki find it? No. Vandy able to clear it away. One more touch off the back wall. But Minamaki, once again, playing solid defense, keeping it out of their zone, and the Bulls just really have not had any opportunities. That is a wonderful save, though, from Vandy to keep this a 3-goal game. Can Lightning turn this one around? He's got a one-on-one versus Minamaki, but Minamaki winning that one. I wish we could go back and get a replay. We get a replay of the goals. We don't get a replay of the saves, as that's another beautiful one from Vandy. He's had 2 wonderful saves in the past minute or so. Lightning's going to try to chip this one out. A decent pinch from him. As Brandon and Vandy fighting in the corner. Vandy now looking to make the touch towards the cage. No, not going to happen. We are past halfway. The Bulls need to start finding the offense. They get that initial touch past the defender. Sometimes they even get a good pass, but they never find that ultimate touch to put the shot on the net. And when they do, it's just not the greatest of shots, as Lightning was in a bit of a weird position. He's lucky he didn't put that in his own net. Vandy over top of the attacking Brandon. Minamaki rotating back. He's going to watch this one go off his back wall. Lightning challenging him. Can't get to it, but Brandon bumps him into the ball. However, he will eventually clear it away. And yeah, again for the Bulls. Are we going to see them get shut out yet again? This time in the 4th game instead of the 2nd game. It seems like their offense is pretty hot or cold. They scored 5. Was it 5 or 6 last game? 5, I believe. They haven't found the back of the net yet. That's a double commit from the Bulls, and Brandon's just going to easily get it by both of them. Can Minamaki find this play? Vandy getting there just in the nick of time. Yet another double commit by the Bulls. They just seem to have their signals crossed ever so slightly in this game 4. As Vandy will find the touch. They won't get shut out in this game. But it is not looking good. I mean, a minute to score 2. Definitely possible. It is 2v2 after all. Definitely possible. We could see the Bulls with some last-minute heroics. But right now, the Dodgers have been looking pretty clean throughout game number 4. I'd be surprised to see them slip and let the Bulls come all the way back. But Lightning's trying to make the play. He's got past Brandon. Minamaki and Brandon combining to keep that one out. Brandon can't find the touch. This might give Vandy a chance to challenge him. It does. Minamaki will find the ball either way. That's a bit wide. Now Minamaki trying to get over the defender. The ball in the corner, 30 seconds to go. Andy in the blue corner, popping it up. Try to get it over top of Minamaki. Lightning is there, but nothing doing for them. They need to score with time remaining if they want an opportunity at taking this one. Lightning, good save, but there is the proverbial knife in this game. We are going to see game number 5 tied up between these teams 2-2. And I'm very, very excited to see which team will get the better of the others, pull it out, and take the victory. As this game comes to an end here, it is worth mentioning that the Bulls, when their offense has been on their game, the Dodgers have not had an answer for that. The 2 games that the Bulls have lost, they scored a combined 1 goal in both of them. The other 2 games, I believe they scored 5 last game and 4 the other game. So really, it just seems like if the Bulls offense can't get rolling, they had 1 shot this game. They had a goal on 1 shot. I think that tells the entire picture. 10 shots for the Dodgers, 1 shot for the Bulls. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it was the Dodgers making these keen defensive plays, just giving the Bulls no opportunities. It was just the Bulls never finding the touches they needed to put anything towards the net. And if that continues into game 5, this is a victory for the Dodgers 100%. But if the Bulls offense can find a way to battle back, not let this get in their heads, definitely see this one being a pretty close game number 5, with potentially the Bulls taking it out. But it's all going to come down to how they control the ball on offense, how they get that second, third, fourth touch to find the net. And if the Dodgers can withstand them for long. So, game 5 underway. Dodgers and Bulls tied at 2. That one goes off the post, and Brandon can't find the follow-up. Almost an early goal for the Dodgers. As Minamaki's going to get the challenge. Lightning has to rotate all the way back. Trying to get it over top of Brandon. The ball will eventually fly out towards Minamaki, who touches it into the blue corner. Vandy now with a shot just wide, giving Brandon the chance to clear it away. And Lightning going up the wall. Minamaki bumping the Lightning out of the way, and then Vandy once more. As Brandon has got one guy to beat, and that's a beauty of a shot from Brandon. Absolutely brilliant play from him, getting it past Vandy, and then the patience waiting for that ball to be in the perfect position. Lightning, no chance, caught in no man's land. And that is a great way for the Dodgers to put themselves up by a goal. Just about a minute gone in game 5. As now Vandy's towards the net. The Bulls have to find the answer to their offense. They need to get something going, or they risk losing the series early on in game 5. Vandy past Brandon, great play, but Minamaki's there. And he will clear it out of his own end. Lightning getting stuffed by Minamaki as well. This is an opportunity. But no, sir, says Vandy. Backflips though, and now Lightning's got to make a similar play. Try to get it over top of Minamaki. Right to Vandy as Brandon chases this one back to his own half. Minamaki with a boomer. Vandy in position. He's got to make the touch. He does. Looked a little awkward for him there, but he ended up making a fantastic touch to keep that one into the corner. Good on him. Now as Brandon around the sidewall, Vandy and Lightning. Off the back wall, Vandy getting a little boost from his teammate there. Ends up taking out Brandon in the process, but Minamaki's going to put that past Lightning. And now on the counterattack. Vandy, no boost. There's it right towards Brandon. Brandon looking for the follow-up. He's a bit over-eager there. Didn't drop down where he expected it to. As Minamaki finds another one over top of Lightning. And I've got to watch this replay again. I don't think my viewpoint did it justice. I want to see what happened with Lightning. Oh, he just kind of got caught off guard, unsure of what to do there. Kind of froze up in net, didn't go for the challenge, didn't rotate back far enough to challenge the shot either. And that's a goal for the boys in blue. We're halfway gone. Game number 5, 2-0 for the Dodgers. As Lightning wants to push this beyond Brandon. Won't be able to do so quite yet, and Minamaki into the corner. Lightning gets bumped. Good bump there. No opportunity off the back of it, unfortunately for the Dodgers. As now Vandy looking to use the Lightning bump to his benefit, but bump never happened. Although Minamaki, not the clear you want. I mean, you never want to see this. Minamaki opting to take it right in front of his own net. Brandon just stuck in the middle of that. That is a quality flick from Vandy, catching that one with the underbelly of his car, flipping forward, which makes the ball go a little bit higher. Brandon had absolutely no way to save that one, so a bit of a gifted goal by the Dodgers to the Bulls, and now it's a 1-goal game. About a minute 45 to go. Lightning winning that challenge. He's here. Minamaki's trying to get there. Ball just coming down a tad too early for a tad too late for Lightning. Put it into the net now as Brandon lays it towards Vandy. Vandy trying to get the touch towards the net, but it ends up in the corner as now Minamaki playing it against Vandy. Vandy getting the better of him there. Gonna get the bump onto Brandon, but Minamaki turning and going one-on-one with Lightning. No problem for Lightning on that one, as now Vandy booming in. He's got Lightning down the field. The touch, the save from Minamaki to keep it a 1-goal game. He read that perfectly. Now Lightning keeping Brandon away, but Minamaki going up the wall. Vandy trying to make the touch. A fake from Minamaki there. Gets around Lightning. This one's going to fall down in front, but Vandy comes back to make the save. And now there's 45 seconds to go as Brandon goes a little bit high with that one. Still a 1-goal lead for Dodgers. And they're trying to hold it now with 40 seconds. Vandy out of his own corner. 35. And all the way away. Vandy cheating up a little bit, trying to put this one towards the net. Minamaki has to make the save. He gets demoed as well. Lightning's here with boost up off the back wall. There he comes, gets one, and the other player overshoots it. Unfortunate for them. Now Minamaki with a chance gets demoed. Only 15 seconds to go for Lightning. Can he put this one in? Not over top of Brandon. And the Dodgers defense holding strong still. 10 seconds now. That ball's going to go up in the air. Vandy's up with it. Tapping it down. Lightning trying to turn around to find it. And it's going to touch the ground and it's over. The Dodgers take game number 5. Coming back down in the series 1-2. They will win 3-2. Congratulations to the Dodgers. A beautifully played game number 5. Goodness gracious. Wonderful, wonderful play from them. They come all the way back, and again, it just seemed like the Bulls' offense just never could quite get set up. They could never really find the touch to get it past the Dodgers defense, and that is going to do it for this series. And the Dodgers improving life a little bit for them in the division. The Bulls unfortunately will fall even further behind as we move into week number 6 here at MLE. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this series. We have one more for the night. Premier League Comets versus the Premier League Wolves. It should be a wonderful matchup. It is coming up very shortly. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment here on MLE.